usually before somebody calls me, they've been watching the market. They've been seeing what's going on, trying to get an idea of what's my house worth. Sometimes they'll come in with that idea of, I think I can get $700,000 for my house. Is that correct? And that's really a good way to go about it. I think you should inform yourself and be educated and pay attention to what's going on in the market, but then you want to rely on me looking at the actual data and numbers to say, what's the specifics about this, and are we actually going to be able to do that? And then being realistic about understanding that. It's like, well, I think, I've been watching the other houses, and the one down the street sold for $700,000, so I think I should be able to get $700,000 also. Well, the one down the street was 1,000 square feet bigger than your home. Oh, I didn't know that. Well, now we have to calculate that differently, and we're going to look at it because your home isn't apples for apples, that home. And so that's always one of the interesting pieces, especially the neighborhood factor, because most people don't know their neighbor's house size. It's like, oh, that house had a full basement? I didn't know that. Yeah, that full basement added value to their home. That home had 5 bedrooms and 3 bathrooms, and your home has 3 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms. Those aren't the same. And each one of those, that's a 3-car garage. You have a 2-car garage. They're on a 1/3 of an acre lot. You're on a 5,000 square foot lot. All of those pieces play into coming up with the value of a home and the price that a home can sell for. So looking at your neighborhood and being aware of what's happening is always good, and having that awareness, but then you still want to rely on the professional to take your number and say, does this make sense or not? And sometimes it's better than you think it is. That happens too. I think I can get 700. Well, actually right now the market's 750. Great, let's do 750. It's easier to convince people to go higher than to drop lower though. Never fails. It's like, if I'm going to tell you your house is worth more than you think it is, that's always a good conversation. If I'm going to tell you your home is worth less than you think it is, that's always a little bit more difficult conversation. It's just a harder pill to swallow.